This is another wee response to a video that I watched by Laurie Gale. And I totally understand where you are and where a lot of other people are. And it's somewhere I've been pretty much my whole life. I think the problem that I've experienced and that the conclusions that I've came to is because, you know, people are trying to push their own subjective experiences onto each other, whereas I've always been kind of more looking at the objective. Why are people not asking questions about where we are and what life's about, and everybody just seemed to be involved in this game of life that never ever made sense to me. So that lonely feeling, it's not lonely. I suppose at times it is lonely, but obviously with things like YouTube, we can start to build bridges with each other. And as I've said before, we're all here. But the same thing's happening again now with the flat Earth thing. There's so many egos involved, so many subjective experiences where people are trying to cling on to a wee bit of power and have sway or be popular. All the usual things that I've observed my whole life that never interested me. I was never one for feeding the ego. Didn't like praise. I didn't like attention. I just loved to see everybody else happy um, and having fun and not having any stress or cares. So it's, and this isn't easy. I mean, the whole world, the majority of the world is facing this lie now. And you try and tell people that they're being lied to, even on a one-to-one level, you'll have done it. People have some seriously bad reactions to it. So when they know that you're pushing that kind of thing, if they're not strong enough and they're insecure, they're just going to walk away. And I've experienced that my whole life, all through the truth movement, all the different things that I learned through my life and trying to speak to people about it. But what I had to do was just identify people who were of that way of thinking. And if I wanted to affect other people, I said it before, I couldn't project at them. I would just ask questions or throw wee seeds in to, plant the seed and get them thinking. But at the end of the day, I've stuck my hand out before, but I'm always about, there's no reason for anybody to be lonely anymore. We're all connected through this YouTube, we've got cams, we can speak. So it's, and I'm a stickler. I know I say, natural science, objectivity. I really strongly feel that, and I think that's just should be the case, that the whole flat earth thing should be separated from personal things. If we want to have philosophical discussions and get to know each other and blah blah blah, it's got to be noted. And at the same time, you're just free to speak about whatever you want, and people are going to make their mind up and decide whatever they want. If you're putting flat earth in your title and then you're discussing what your favourite cushion colour is, or that's totally up to you. At least in that you're not making any scientific claims. And this behaviour that goes on with the attacking personalities constantly, it's just so illogical. And that's the kind of shit I've always observed and wanted away from. I never went to pubs, I never get into groups of people, I could never be bored with any of that kind of thing, because the issues always come up. If it's no that, people have a preconception of you, about how you look, how you dress, how your mannerisms are, and then they treat you according to their preconceptions, and there was just so many complications. It's like people on a level of intelligence to just have, free-flowing discussion without any agendas or crazy behaviours going on. I'm probably digressing, but I was just watching that wee video and kind of listening to you read through. I'm just going to have a wee scan through it here, because you said something else that really annoyed me.
Unless a miracle happens, because things just seem to be getting more and more disconnected. I see more and more people feeling isolated and lonely. I'm
Yeah, and it's isolating and lonely feeling because the majority are in that certain mind frame, you know, and whereas we're in a minority. But I mean, the majority will just have to face reality regardless. You know, I don't know. I've lost my weight train of thought. I'll play it again.
Lonely. My husband does not believe in the stuff I believe in, though I think he is starting to have an open mind about.
This use of language with words like believe. You know, I say to people all the time, I don't have beliefs. You know, for me, belief is a substitute for knowing. So, you know, I'm not a flat earth believer. You know, I know what it can and what it can't be, you know, the possibilities of what it can be, and I know what it can't be based on natural science observations. So I tend to avoid beliefs at any kind. So it's maybe just a language thing, but it can be used against you.
The whole flat earth thing. I could tell by the things he's saying that he realizes NASA has been lying to us, you know, but he does know about all the weird things that do go on in this community, that hit the hate pieces people put out against each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just, you know, this emotional stuff about attacking personalities. Now, this is, I mean, I've been asked to go on a show, okay? Now, I thought about this and I had certain reservations because, you know, these people who are going about and they're constantly attacking personalities, you know, are targeting it at these certain people. I'm very wary of being put into that category, you know, because people can be swayed by just somebody's emotional opinion because people are on an emotional level. Now, if I go in and enter into one of these situations, it could then affect me because people are viewing me for an emotional stance and will listen to somebody else's crap. No, but if I decide to, you know, my language is always going to be the same. It's about the objective truth. You know, this question about the Earth's shape is for natural science. It's not about people's personalities. So anybody that's entering into that, for me, they're a player. You know, either stupid, emotionally weak, or they have an agenda for why they're doing it. It's as simple as that. So, you know, all this stuff, such and such is a CIA agent, or such and such is a fucking agent, whatever. You know, stop looking at messengers. You know, it's what they're saying or what they're putting out there that counts. So it's, you know, these things can affect you if you're emotionally involved in it. I think people just need to realise that, you know, that this is a science question. Know the science that's been used against you your whole life. The real science, natural science, is the tool that you can use, that we can all use to combat these people. This is the tool that will free you. You know, and you've always had that. Even as a kid, people would say they had, oh, you know, kids making claims to fanciful things, and you would say, show me, prove it, prove it. It's the same attitude, the same mindset that you need to keep. You know. So I have digressed, but anyway, you know, Laurie or anybody else who's feeling lonely, you know, there is people here. You know, I'm here. You know, I've felt that my whole life, and now I'm seeing, you know, the minority is growing. You know, people are starting to realise now. So don't for a minute think you're lonely. Maybe you're isolated in where you live, but you know, you can still be connected anytime you like. It's only a button press away. So don't hesitate with that, and it's the same with anybody who's feeling like that. And that's one of the reasons I put myself out there. You know, I feel I'm somebody who's responsible with the truth. You know, and I don't have any personal agendas, emotional agenda, egotistical agendas. Nah, you know, I'm only interested in the objective truth. And as I said, the way out. And coming to that point, Laurie, when you say it later on, you know, you know that I want to go beyond, or I want to find that, and you're saying you don't think it's going to happen in your lifetime. That's bad words to me. I can't accept that. For me to be asking these questions and wanting to find out tells me that there's something that I can discover. You know, whether it be that we are enclosed and confined to here, then that's fine. You know, once I know that, I can settle with that and then start making my mind up about certain things. But you know, nah. stick to this objective language. You know, this will see us through. This will get us where we want to go. This will help us to find out where we truly are. You know, there is something to discover. You know, as I say, it might not be a way, but there's something to discover. There's something being hidden. And I'm determined to know. And I'm not going to stop. And I'll pass it on to my kids. If it means that it's not going to happen in my lifetime, I'll make sure they know, and they'll keep passing it on, and that's just the way it's going to be. So this is never going to go away now. You know, it's time. So that's it. As I say, you know I'm here. Anybody, you know I'm here.